Governor Alex Otti has brought in more 20-something new electric buses from China to Abia State. These were the buses landing to Abia State. In fact, Governor Alex Otti is showing Nigeria what good governance is all about. Why some governors in Nigeria were looting, siphoning the resources in their states, displaying their incompetent leadership. Governor Alex Otti is busy developing Abia State. You can see, take a look. Just take a look. And are you surprised why investors are trooping to Abia State to invest their money? You should not be surprised. The man has laid the foundation, and he did not start today. He began all this immediately he assumed office. He did not wait for his second tenure to start working. The first thing he made sure to achieve immediately he assumed office was making the geometric power to become functional, to draw investors to Abia State, knowing fully well that Nigeria is having so many challenges in electricity. Because you know it is very, very difficult for investment to thrive in a country or in a place with epileptic power supply. Investors will find it very difficult to power their factories, to power their investments. They will end up spending huge amount of money on diesel, on fuel, and still pay their workers, pay taxes to government that did not provide steady electricity for them to operate. They will spend their money, huge money, to power their plants, and still pay huge taxes to government. You will now ask yourself, how will that investment survive? That is why Governor Alex Otti, the first thing he did was to ensure that geometric power become functional. Many people in Nigeria today, many people from different states in Nigeria today are jealous of Abia State. So many Nigerians are jealous of Abia State, because of Governor Alex Otti, because of what Governor Alex Otti is doing in Abia State. Everybody knows the condition of Abia in the past, how Abia used to look like. A state that doesn't have enough resources, a city that was abandoned by the past leaders, a city that was left in dilapidation, and they claimed that there was no money. Where is Governor Alex Otti getting the money he's using to develop Abia State? If you come to Southeast, Abia State is not counted among the top with much resources. You will first count Imo State, Anambra State, Enugu State, before you even mention Abia State. Where is Governor Alex Otti getting the money he's using to execute those projects? Because the past leaders in the state governed the state, left the state in dilapidation because there was no money to do projects in the state. All the roads were bad. Everywhere was littered with refuse and dustbins. How did Governor Alex Otti achieve all these things he has achieved within just short period of time he has been in office? And everywhere is looking good. Everywhere received transformation. The states that did not have money, when other leaders in the past were governing the state, what those past leaders were able to achieve in Abia State was looting the resources in Abia State. They left everywhere in dilapidation. No project, nothing. And Abia people saw hell in their hands. Today, look at Abia State. Look at the entire of Abia State. Governor Alex Otti has shown to the world that everything is possible. A state with little resources was able to achieve all this. And some other states with huge resources have not recorded such achievements. Imagine the level of what Nigerians are losing in the hands of corrupt politicians. Imagine what people are losing in the hands of corrupt leaders. The level of money these people are looting. In fact, Governor Alex Otti exposed them a lot. What Governor Alex Otti is doing in Abia State exposed them a lot. If Governor Otti could achieve all this with the little resources in Abia State, our corrupt politicians need some questions to answer. Where are they keeping our money? And because of Governor Alex Otti, other governors in Southeast woke up from their slumber and remember they have responsibilities. Today, other states are now working because of Governor Alex Otti. Immediately he came into office, he started leading Abia by example. And some other governors were saying they always talk about Governor Otti. Every time Abia State, they were talking about only Abia State. We have not forgotten what happened then. And so many governors in Southeast were receiving criticisms. Some people were saying, don't compare Southeast State with Southeast State. If you don't compare them, criticize them. Some of our governors wouldn't have started working. That is why it is good when you see a leader that is not working, criticize him so that he will wake up. Honestly, Governor Alex Otti is a blessing to Southeast. He brought a competition among the governors. He made other governors to start working in their states, in their various states. That is why competition is very, very good. Very, very good. So this is Michael Ofokaile, an illustrious son of Abia State, who scored an outstanding 367 in the 2026 JAMB UTME examinations. He was accompanied by his parents and the management of his school, Grand Vic International Secondary School in Oba, Anambra State. He visited his home state, Abia State, and met with Governor Alex Otti, where Governor Alex Otti congratulated him on his remarkable achievements. I don't know if it comes to educational sector in Nigeria. Southeast is doing wonders. Southeast is performing wonders in education these days. They have been so wonderful from the time, and it had never changed. In fact, God blessed Southeast in everything, both in strength, mental strength. In fact, success is our talent. There is no any other thing left for Southeast. God has blessed them in everything. We are hardworking, we are so resilient, we are so talented, resourceful. In fact, there is no any other way God blesses somebody He has not blessed Igbo people. That is why we have so many enemies, because if God blesses you, automatically you will have so many enemies that are envious of you, jealous of you. If nobody is jealous of you, that means you are nobody. You are not anything. You are not important. You don't have anything. You are not important. That is why you don't have any person that is jealous of you. Once you are progressing, prospering, doing something wonderful, you will have so many enemies. This is another wonderful young boy honored in Enugu by Governor Peter Mba. In fact, our people are too much. They are performing wonders in education. Why won't they be jealous of us? So this happened yesterday in Enugu. Governor Peter Mba welcomed this 13 years old brilliant Olympiad champion. His name is Chimdiebube Onwubiko. He was welcomed to Lion Building in Enugu after his remarkable performance in Rome, where he emerged with a gold medal in mathematics and a silver medal in science. Our people are doing wonders in education, honestly. Our people are doing wonders. And we must be happy about it. We must be proud of it. We must be proud of it. It is not easy. It is not easy. Igbos have been performing wonders all over the world. They have been making Nigeria proud. Igbos, in fact, God blessed us in everything. We must be proud of ourselves. This kind of talent, blessings, is not what you can buy in the market. Blessings from God is natural. It is not something that you can manipulate or buy with money. We must be proud of our children. We must be proud of ourselves. And these people are the role models. They are our role models. Education is the key. And we have the key. We must continue to shine wherever we see ourselves. We must continue to shine. Back to this. I love what Governor Alex Otti is doing, honestly. I love what Governor Alex Otti is doing. If this kind of development is sustained for years, do you know, there won't be any complaint again in our region. There won't be any complaint. This is what we want. Development, progress. If people elected you to be their leader, to be their governor, there is no point of looting their resources. Looting the resources you would have used to develop their state. You can see other people that governed Abia State looted the resources, looted everything, which brought a lot of setback to the state. And the Governor Alex Otti had been able to restore the glory of Abia State, the glory of Abia that had been the manufacturing hub, a city with a huge commercial activity, and some selfish leaders destroyed it. And God sent us somebody to come and bring everything back to life. Today, the city of Aba, everything that was in dilapidation was brought back to life. We should continue to be happy about Governor Alex Otti on the work he has been doing for Abians. Not only for Abia people, but Southeast in general, because without Governor Alex Otti, some governors in Southeast wouldn't have performed.